राजीव गांधी सुपर स्पेशलिटी हॉस्पिटल, जनकपुरी सुपर स्पेशलिटी हॉस्पिटल, यहां पर स्टाफ की शॉर्टेज की हालत आप देखेंगे, सुनेंगे तो हैरान हो जाएंगे। 50 से 74% डॉक्टर्स की कमी। जितने डॉक्टर सैंक्शन हैं उसमें से 50 नहीं, 73 से 96%, 73 से 96% नर्सिंग स्टाफ की शॉर्टेज है, 17 से 62% पैरामेडिक स्टाफ की शॉर्टेज है। ये दो सुपर स्पेशलिटी हॉस्पिटल लेटेस्ट, राजीव गांधी सुपर स्पेशलिटी हॉस्पिटल और जनकपुरी सुपर स्पेशलिटी हॉस्पिटल की कहानी है, जहां पे 50 से 74% डॉक्टर्स ही नहीं है, 73 से 96% नर्सिंग स्टाफ नहीं है, 17 से 62% पैरामेडिक स्टाफ नहीं है। ये सीएजी की रिपोर्ट है जिसके के ऊपर केजरीवाल बैठे, जो नहीं चाहते केजरीवाल की दिल्ली की जनता को सच्चाई पता चले, जिसकी वजह से ये इसके ऊपर पर्दाफाश कर रहे हैं। इसलिए हम कहते हैं कि आपके पाप हैं जिनको हम और देवेंद्र यादव जी यहाँ पे दिल्ली की जनता के सामने लेकर के आ रहे हैं। राजीव गांधी के सुपर स्पेशलिटी हॉस्पिटल में 6 मॉड्यूलर जो और सेमी मॉड्यूलर ऑपरेशन थिएटर काम ही नहीं कर रहे, 6 ऑपरेशन थिएटर है काम नहीं कर रहे, स्टोन सेंटर है काम नहीं कर रहा है, ट्रांसप्लांट आईसीयू लोकनायक हॉस्पिटल में तो 3 है जो कि खराब पड़े हैं, यहाँ पे है लेकिन वो काम, उसका काम नहीं उससे हो रहा। 77 प्राइवेट और स्पेशल रूम्स हैं जो ऑपरेशनल नहीं है, 16 आईसीयू बेड्स हैं जो ऑपरेशनल नहीं है, 154 जनरल बेड्स हैं, रेजिडेंट डॉक्टर्स हॉस्टल कोई भी फंक्शनल नहीं है। ये राजीव गांधी सुपर स्पेशलिटी हॉस्पिटल का हाल है। जनकपुरी सुपर स्पेशलिटी हॉस्पिटल में 7 ऑपरेशन थिएटर फंक्शनल नहीं, किचन, ब्लड बैंक, इमरजेंसी, मेडिकल गैस पाइपलाइन, 10 क्रिटिकल केयर यूनिट बेड्स, 200 जनरल बेड्स काम ही नहीं कर रहे। जनकपुरी सुपर स्पेशलिटी हॉस्पिटल की कहानी है। और यहां पर बेड ऑक्यूपेंसी 20% से 40% कैसे रहा। आप देखिए, एक तरफ दिल्ली के अंदर हॉस्पिटल 16 हॉस्पिटल्स हैं जहां पे एक बिस्तरे पे, एक बेड पे डबल लोग हैं, और यहां पर स्टाफ नहीं होने की वजह से 20% से 40% ऑक्यूपेंसी रेट है, क्योंकि यहां पे स्टाफ ही नहीं है। ये केजरीवाल का दिल्ली का चिकित्सा मॉडल है, ये इनका पाप है जो कि सीएजी ने जिसको उजागर किया। और दुख की बात यह है कि इसके ऊपर बैठे ताकि चुनाव से पहले ये लोगों को पता न चल सके। इससे ज्यादा बड़े शर्म की और दुख की बात नहीं है। चाचा नेहरू बाल चिकित्सालय में पेडियाट्रिक बच्चों की सर्जरी के लिए, यही एक बच्चों का सबसे बड़ा हॉस्पिटल है, बच्चों की सर्जरी के लिए वेटिंग टाइम कितना है? 12 महीने का। 12 महीने का चाचा नेहरू बाल चिकित्सालय के अंदर वेटिंग टाइम बच्चों का। ये इनकी चिकित्सा मॉडल है जिसको कहते हैं कि पूरे हिंदुस्तान में ये केजरीवाल मॉडल है, ये लेकर के आना चाहते हैं। इस चिकित्सालय के अंदर, बाल चिकित्सालय के अंदर ऑपरेशन थिएटर में 10 इक्विपमेंट्स, ऐसे इंपॉर्टेंट इक्विपमेंट्स हैं जिसकी लिस्ट इसमें दी गई है, जो कि काम ही नहीं कर रहे। यहां पर यह स्थिति है। ये जो चारों हॉस्पिटल्स हैं, इसके डायग्नोस्टिक, एक्सरे, सीटी स्कैन, अल्ट्रासाउंड की कहानी सुनिए तो आप ही हैरान हो जाएंगे। चाचा नेहरू बाल चिकित्सालय में एक्सरे की कैपेसिटी है 330 एक्सरेज पर डे की। इन्होंने पाया 2019-20 में जब इन्होंने ऑडिट के लिए गए तो 330 में से केवल 109 हो रहे हैं। अल्ट्रासाउंड 35 में से 35 की कैपेसिटी सिर्फ 7 हो रहे हैं। सीटी स्कैन 12 की कैपेसिटी सिर्फ 3 हो रहे हैं। राजीव गांधी सुपर स्पेशलिटी हॉस्पिटल में 70 की कैपेसिटी केवल 35 हो रहे हैं, 50 की कैपेसिटी।
And that is Cong upping its ante against the Aam Aadmi Party government in Delhi, saying that the CAG report is being stalled by the Aam Aadmi Party so that the reality of the health model that the Aam Aadmi Party boasts time and again is not exposed. With that, we're slipping into a very short break.
Hello, Moto.
Motorola Edge 50 Pro, world's first AI-powered pro-grade camera.
Punjab VIPs in Delhi give security jitters. Delhi cops write to Punjab cops, ask the schedule in advance. Mumbai cops visit Saif Ali Khan's residence, speak to family members. Southern states versus center on UGC row again. Southern states in fact, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister says CM needs to be the Vice Chancellor. IAEA chief speaks to NDTV exclusively at the Davos platform, says it is hard to inspect all Iran nuke sites.
Mahakumbh, a festival of faith, the world's biggest spiritual festival, the divine dip at the spiritual Sangam, a sacred confluence of faith, culture and heritage. NDTV's mega coverage of the Mega Fest. NDTV at Mahakumbh 2025.
Well, I'm in Altadena. This is one of the worst hit areas. When disaster strikes, NDTV World brings you exclusive on-the-ground reports straight from the heart of the action.
A neighborhood in Los Angeles that has been devastated by fire.
I just received an emergency alert extreme, which has come on my phone.
Stay tuned for NDTV World's in-depth coverage as we bring you the real stories from Los Angeles.
This is the Altadena area, and there are still fires, and there's a lot of smoke in the area. These houses completely gutted.
This is reporting that matters only on NDTV World.
In today's interconnected world, India's voice is more crucial than ever. When India speaks, the world listens. At NDTV World, we are that voice, bringing you intelligent and insightful news from India and beyond. From geopolitics and diplomacy to economic shifts, migrations, tech disruptions, and the stories of our diaspora. We cover the news that shapes our global future. NDTV World, your new home for global news is here.
Hello and welcome to the best of the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland.
For 2 decades, NDTV has been a window to the world's greatest thinkers, leaders, Nobel laureates and stars at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland.
From Bill Gates to Shakira to Randy Zuckerberg to top ministers to what is often the biggest story, India, a global economic powerhouse. Conversations around our greatest challenges from AI to wars to sustainability. Join us, NDTV's Vishnu Shom and me, Neeraj Shah, as we engage with the world's finest. NDTV at Davos from January 20th to January 25th.
We are able to maintain the democratic fabric and the democratic system.
I want to do something that can make a difference.
लगातार जनता की आवाज को सरकार तक पहुंचाने का काम मैं करता हूं.
I was a student up until very recently. I really want to work and do something for my people because they have given me this opportunity. They have elected me.
सोचा नहीं था कि राज्यसभा सांसद बनूंगी.
Kind attention, please. Delhi Election Metro 2025 is arriving on People's Platform.
Please mind the gap.
BJP or AAP, who will get to the Delhi Secretariat station?
दरवाजे बाईं तरफ खुलेंगे.
Who will Delhi voters open the victory doors for? And who will be shown the door? Can the BJP throw AAP's victory run off track? Or will it be Kejriwal's ticket to win again? Can Congress take the election metro to revival? We will track it all for you. Delhi's decision destination.
Doors will open on the left.
Stay tuned to NDTV for Mega Metro poll coverage.
I've been Online reporting on all issues, big and small, from Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, rest of South India, bringing you all the action, all that you need to know, all that you want to know.
The energy of Maximum City is infectious. I bring in that energy in our news coverage from financial capital Mumbai.
Covering from the southernmost part of India over the last 23 years, I bring in-depth and 360-degree coverage from the Dravidian heartland.
The land of Mishti is also known for its bitter politics. I have seen much water flow under the Howrah Bridge, covering Bengal in all its vivid colors.
Mahakumbh, a festival of faith.
Shifting our focus to Tamil Nadu, where spurious liquor racket has been busted by Chennai cops. A spurious foreign liquor unit has been busted in Chennai. 4 people have been arrested in connection with the case, where investigation is underway. As many as 210 litres of spurious liquor has been seized by Chennai cops, in which at least 4 people that you see on your screens have been arrested by the cops. This is a big racket that was going on in Chennai. There was a racket to supply foreign liquor, which was spurious in nature, and hence now the racket has been busted by the cops. My colleague Sam Daniel is joining me. Sam, take us through the menace of spurious liquor racket that we often hear is going unabated.
Well, it's a major racket, sometimes leading to heavy casualties. Remember, a few months ago, more than 60 people died in an illicit liquor tragedy in the Kadalur district of Tamil Nadu, and also in the Kolkata district of Tamil Nadu. And this time, it's what the officials call a spurious Indian-made foreign liquor. They have busted a gang, arrested 4 people, and the modus operandi is to get liquor from Puducherry and Haryana and blend some kind of essence the group had and supply these to events like parties in the city. And police first intercepted an auto rickshaw based on a tip-off, and then they secured 3 people and arrested 1 more based on the information they gave. They landed up at a house which was used to manufacture illicit Indian-made foreign liquor. They have secured more than 200 liters of this liquor and 5,000 bottles, cabs, labels, and a mission used to cork these bottles. Whether is it a tip of the iceberg or is it a racket that was beginning to take shape and they were caught, that's something we'll have to wait and watch. But certainly this raises concerns, as investigators say, that the supplies were sent to parties and events like that in the city, and investigation is underway as we speak now.
Absolutely. And Sam, you know, despite continuous crackdown on such illegal activities, they still go unabated. Thank you so much for joining us on that news break. And now shifting our focus to the UGC row that is intensifying with each day. Well, it is southern states versus centre, with Kerala and Tamil Nadu raising their voice and objections to the UGC draft rules that have been issued by the centre. Now, Stalin is pushing for the withdrawal of these guidelines, as Tamil Nadu Chief Minister says that CM must be the Chancellor of universities, and if the new guidelines come into effect, then the states will lose control over the universities. However, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin says that states must have full power over the universities and hence do not want these guidelines to take shape in Tamil Nadu. Sample the reactions coming in. Also, my colleague Sam Daniel joins me for more.
கல்வி சட்டன செலவுக்காக 1000 கோடி ரூபாய் ஒதுக்கீடு செய்யப்பட்டிருக்கு. 1000 கோடி ரூபாய் செலவில் காமராஜர் கல்லூரி மேம்பாட்டு திட்டம் செயல்படுத்தப்பட்டு வருது. 150 கோடி ரூபாய் செலவில் உயர்கல்வி நிறுவனங்களை டிஜிட்டல் முறையில் ஒருங்கிணைந்த கற்றல் மேலாண்மை மையம் உருவாக்கப்பட்டிருக்கு. மாணவர்களுக்கான தொழில்திறன் மேம்பாட்டு திட்டம், முதலமைச்சரின் ஆராய்ச்சி மானிய திட்டம், முதலமைச்சரின் ஆராய்ச்சி ஊக்கத்தொகை திட்டம், உங்களை தேடி கல்வி திட்டம், இப்படி என்னால் சொல்லிக்கொண்டே இருக்க முடியும். இந்த திட்டங்களால் தமிழ்நாட்டுக்கு உயர்கல்வி தரமும் அடிப்படை கட்டமைப்பு வசதிகளும் மேம்படுத்தப்பட்டு கொண்டிருக்கிறது. அதனால்தான் இன்று இந்தியாவிலேயே அதிக அளவிலான அரசு பல்கலைக்கழகங்களை உள்ள மாநிலமாக 500க்கும் மேற்பட்ட தரம் வாய்ந்த பொறியியல் கல்லூரி இருக்கக்கூடிய மாநிலமா, அதிக அளவிலான மருத்துவக் கல்லூரிகள் இருக்கக்கூடிய மாநிலமா, புகழ்பெற்ற 100 உயர்கல்வி நிறுவனங்களில் 31 உயர்கல்வி நிறுவனங்கள் இருக்கக்கூடிய மாநிலமா இன்றைக்கு நம்முடைய தமிழ்நாடு விளங்கி கொண்டிருக்கிறது. உயர்கல்வி மாணவர் சேர்க்கையில் தேசிய சராசரியை விட 2 மடங்கு அதிகமாக 49 விழுக்காடு பெற்று இந்திய அளவில் தமிழ்நாடு முதலிடம் பெற்றிருக்கு. இப்படி உயர்கல்வியில் உன்னதமான இடத்தை தமிழ்நாடு பெற்று இருக்கிறது என்றால் அதனால தான் பல்கலைக்கழகங்களின் நிர்வாகம் மாநில அரசோட முழு கட்டுப்பாட்டில் இருக்கணும். வேந்தர் பதவியில் மக்களால் தேர்ந்தெடுக்கப்பட்ட முதலமைச்சர் இருக்கணும்னு நம்ம சொல்கிறோம். பள்ளி முதல் உயர்கல்வி வரை ஒவ்வொரு மாணவருக்கும் பார்த்து பார்த்து திட்டங்களை உருவாக்கி செலவு செய்வது மாநில அரசு.
The vice chancellors are appointed also to implement entrance tests for both undergraduate and postgraduate admissions, for which M.K. Stalin, the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister, has vehemently opposed, saying that if this comes into effect, the state universities would lose their autonomy and this would also undermine the federal structure across India. And he says while the state government spends all its resources, pays salaries for faculty and develops universities, how can a central government nominated governor can take all control over universities? He says that's unacceptable, and he puts forward a strong case for elected chief ministers to be the chancellors of state universities in all these states. And he gives out data how the existing model in Tamil Nadu has enhanced the quality of education in Tamil Nadu besides enforcing social justice. He gives data that Tamil Nadu has the highest number of medical colleges, more than 500 engineering colleges, and the state also has 31 of the top 100 NIRF ranked colleges and universities. And the UGC trying to take control of all these things and giving them to the governor as chancellors, he says, is unacceptable. And already Tamil Nadu Assembly has passed bills twice to make chief ministers as chancellors, to clip the powers of the governor chancellor in that sense. But after a long tug of war, the Tamil Nadu governor R.N. Ravi has forwarded these or referred these bills to the president, which again has gone to the court, saying that the governor ought to have immediately accepted when these bills were passed twice. And the larger picture, of course, is the tug of war between Raj Bhavans and elected governments, particularly in opposition-ruled states like Tamil Nadu, Delhi, Kerala and West Bengal. It's in this context this particular issue becomes important. While the BJP denies the allegations that governors are being used to take control of universities, they argue that the centre is trying to improve the quality of education. Number two, also to check the system of capitation fee and corruption when it comes to appointment of vice chancellors. And they deny it's an attempt to take control of the universities across the country, particularly in states run by the opposition.
The Quad nations, India, the US, Australia and Japan have reaffirmed their commitment to a free and open Indo-Pacific, sending a clear message to China. Meeting in Washington, D.C., these leaders pledged to oppose any unilateral attempts to alter the status quo through force or coercion as they prepared for a leaders' summit in India later this year. Meanwhile, Trump administration is discussing a 10% penalty on Chinese imports, citing the ongoing issue of being trafficked from China to the US via Mexico and Canada. How the relations play forward? My colleague Ghazali is joining me for more on this. Ghazali, take us through the impact and also the future of India-US ties under Trump 2.0.
See, certainly this entire Quad's foreign ministers meetings shows the kind of significance the new Trump administration holds for the situation back here in Asia Pacific and the influence of China. And that is why the first bilateral meeting, or say the official meeting of the Trump administration, happens with the Quad foreign ministers meet with Indian Foreign Minister Dr. Jaishankar and his counterparts from Japan and Australia also attending the meet. And after that, the statement which was issued, the joint statement for the Quad foreign ministers meet was issued, which certainly says that they are very concerned about any kind of unilateral change in the Asia-Pacific or in the sea waters here in the Asia-Pacific region. And China, it was a subtle hint towards China, which has been accused of disturbing the maritime security in the particular region. And also, this 10% tariff which Trump administration has spoken about is a harsh and stern message towards China, and also shows the kind of relevance it gives or significance it gives towards its partner in Asia-Pacific region. But it will also be very premature to say that perhaps Trump will not be interested in mending its ties with China, because you saw that how a special invite was sent to Xi Jinping days before Mr. Trump's swearing in or inauguration happened just a couple of days ago in Washington. So basically, what we can conclude from now on with the current situation is that perhaps all these stern warnings are significant, but we'll have to see that how it plays out in the coming days.
Right. Thank you so much, Ghazali, for joining us with that update. Now, NDTV special from Davos, where my colleague Vishnu Shom spoke to IAEA chief on how India is also maintaining the standards when it comes to the nuclear deals. Take a look.
The West Asia situation, fingers crossed, might be a little better now with the hostage situation improving, but there was a huge concern that missile barrages might end up resulting in something larger. Many in Israel say that Iran is building a nuclear weapon. Is it the IAEA's belief that that is the case?
No, we don't have any evidence that Iran is building a nuclear weapon. But at the same time, it is true that Iran has accumulated a vast amount of enriched uranium, a very high level of enrichment, which makes it very, very close to weapon level grade. And on top of that, we have not been having the full cooperation of Iran in clarifying a few important things about past and perhaps present activities. I am fully engaged, I have to say. We are inspecting. The thing is that we are not inspecting at the levels or in all the places that we believe we should be inspecting. I had the opportunity to visit, I've been very frequently to Tehran, but this time I met with President Pezeshkian, with the foreign minister and others, and we are trying to improve the situation. Of course, now with the change of administration in the United States, there is an expectation that things may be moving again. We are going to be talking to all partners, as we always do, in trying to make or to bring more certainty to this very volatile situation in Iran.
And with that, we are slipping into a very short break. More news and updates lined up on the other side.
Hello, Moto.
Motorola Edge 50 Pro, world's first AI-powered pro-grade camera.
Well, I'm in Altadena. This is one of the worst hit areas. When disaster strikes, NDTV World brings you exclusive on-the-ground reports straight from the heart of the action.
A neighborhood in Los Angeles that has been devastated by fire.
I just received an emergency alert extreme, which has come on my phone.
Stay tuned for NDTV World's in-depth coverage as we bring you the real stories from Los Angeles.
This is the Altadena area, and there are still fires and there's a lot of smoke in the area. These houses completely gutted.
This is reporting that matters only on NDTV World.
In today's interconnected world, India's voice is more crucial than ever. When India speaks, the world listens. At NDTV World, we are that voice, bringing you intelligent and insightful news from India and beyond. From geopolitics and diplomacy to economic shifts, migrations, tech disruptions, and the stories of our diaspora, we cover the news that shapes our global future. NDTV World, your new home for global news is here.
Hello and welcome to the best of the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland.
For 2 decades, NDTV has been a window to the world's greatest thinkers, leaders, Nobel laureates and stars at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland.
From Bill Gates to Shakira to Randy Zuckerberg to top ministers to what is often the biggest story, India, a global economic powerhouse. Conversations around our greatest challenges from AI to wars to sustainability. Join us, NDTV's Vishnu Shom and me, Neeraj Shah, as we engage with the world's finest. NDTV at Davos from January 20th to January 25th.
We are able to maintain the democratic fabric and the democratic system.
I want to do something that can make a difference.
लगातार जनता की आवाज को सरकार तक पहुंचाने का काम मैं करता हूं.
I was a student up until very recently. I really want to work and do something for my people because they have given me this opportunity. They have elected me.
सोचा नहीं था कि राज्यसभा सांसद बनूंगी.
Kind attention, please. Delhi Election Metro 2025 is arriving on people's platform.
Please mind the gap.
BJP or AAP, who will get to the Delhi Secretariat station?
दरवाजे बाईं तरफ खुलेंगे.
Who will Delhi voters open the victory doors for? And who will be shown the door? Can the BJP throw AAP's victory run off track? Or will it be Kejriwal's ticket to win again? Can Congress take the election metro to revival? We will track it all for you. Delhi's decision destination.
Doors will open on the left.
Stay tuned to NDTV for mega metro poll coverage.
I've been reporting on all issues, big and small, from Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, rest of South India, bringing you all the action, all that you need to know, all that you want to know.
The energy of Maximum City is infectious. I bring in that energy in our news coverage from financial capital Mumbai.
Covering from the southernmost part of India over the last 23 years, I bring in-depth and 360-degree coverage from the Dravidian.
The run-up to the elections in the national capital, it is, the Delhi police has written to the Punjab police in regard to the inflow of the number plates coming in from the state of Punjab into the national capital. So the Delhi police are writing a letter asking for information in regard to the movement of the VIPs from Punjab. Ajay Markan sharpens his attack as far as the Aam Aadmi Party is concerned in Delhi, saying that there has been an exposure as far as the health scam is concerned. Talking about over 300 crores, 382 crores to be precise, is the charge that has been made according to a CAG report, and that is what Ajay Markan is raising and asking questions from the Aam Aadmi Party. In the Saif Ali Khan attack case, the Mumbai police reached the residence of the actor and spoke with the family members of Saif Ali Khan. On the other side, during that recreation of the crime scene that took place in the morning and later in the evening, at night, in fact, the police had brought the attacker very close to the bungalow of the actor. This was in the neighborhood in order to know how he actually left from the scene of the crime. It's the Southern States versus the Centre on UGC, with Tamil Nadu Chief Minister batting for the state's rights and saying that the Chief Minister is the one who should be the Chancellor of the universities. And Donald Trump sharpens a tariff warning as far as China is concerned, saying that a 10% tariff on Chinese goods will come into effect as soon as the 1st of February. Very good afternoon. You're watching NDTV 24/7. I'm Divya Vadva. We have a whole lot lined up for you, including a battery of Punjab ministers, MLAs, that have in fact been campaigning in the national capital in the run-up to the elections coming up in the national capital on the 5th of February. Now, the police security has in fact now reached out to the Punjab police, saying that there needs to be information and detailed information as far as the leaders from the state of Punjab are concerned. So the Delhi police are raising the issue following reports that the VIPs from Punjab are not really following protocols or SOPs, and that is what really needs to be done. They need to inform the local police about their movements in the national capital, and this is something that is being raised by the Delhi police and asking for protocols to be followed while making their way towards the national capital. And to know more on this, we have Yashwardhan Azad, a former IPS officer and Central Information Commissioner and former Secretary of Security and SPL Director of IB, also joining us. Thank you so much, sir, for speaking with us today in regard to, first things first, what are the protocols that really need to be followed when it comes to VIP cars traveling to other states?
You see, the yellow book, which has been mentioned in your, frame, that is the book which gives the principles of individual protection. Now, most of these ministers, when they come from any particular state, whether Punjab or anywhere, they are supposed to intimate. I mean, the security of that state is supposed to intimate the state which they are visiting that here is a person, he has been categorized as X, Y, or Z in the state or whatever, or a central protectee if he is. And then accordingly, this is the kind of security which should be given. Technically, and as per the yellow book, the security should be offered by the local police. But what is happening is, because of the problem of the various states being from different parties, they carry their own security men. The rule is that if you carry your own security men, there is a period, 1 or 2 days, that they might be with you. That is if sudden. And then the local police should take over. But in this particular case, what is happening, as you are showing, is that the people are coming from Punjab and they are not informing at all. So they are having their own security, moving around and then going back. This is the basic problem. So all norms are being violated. The problem number 2 is also that many of them who may be needing security in Punjab will not need it here. And therefore, the rule was also that they will get one less than what they have in their own state. For example, if they have Y over there, they need only X over here. So that is the reason why they think, because they might be downgraded here, so they carry that security. And creating and campaigning with security is a nuisance, as you can see what is happening. And it's absolutely unfair to the public also, to the traffic also, to everyone. And that's why I think it's a serious problem, and it's good that the Delhi police has taken this up.
Right. So also, the timing of these cars coming into Delhi is being questioned, particularly just ahead of Republic Day. What are the security arrangements and, the pressure that Delhi police has during this time?
I totally agree what you said, that this is creating an undue pressure, because this is a time, because, for 26th January, there are too many things which are being done by the Delhi police. You see, first, the Delhi police is having cooperation meetings with the neighboring states, because a lot of neighboring states people, in terms of whether there are criminals, unwanted elements, they'll be moving in. There is the IB, which is doing an extensive work already, conducting meetings, trying to organize its defenses, looking at it from a national, perspective. The defense ministry, which is organizing the entire debate. The Delhi police biggest headache again is traffic also. Streams of trucks and streams of other coming, they have to be screened. And 26th is just around the corner. Therefore, this is creating extreme pressure. And this kind of, onslaught by the security men, extra cars, extra, people coming will definitely create a lot of pressure. And that's why I think some norms have to be followed, which are being violated totally.
Sir, also fresh instructions have been put into place asking for VIP vehicles to not just inform as far as the whereabouts of these VIPs are concerned, but also to follow traffic rules properly and not to jump signals. What is the tendency of these cars that have those VIP stickers carrying VIP officials into other states?
First of all, it's very, very wrong to have all kinds of stickers on your cars. No stickers are allowed in any car. Like even, what you put in red, Government of India, that is also wrong. Nothing should be put. The other wrong thing which is being done is some of these cars of these ministers have their own, sirens which they play. And then they try to jump the lights. The Delhi police should just challan them. I mean, that is the way. Some brave officer has to take this up and challan them. It's nobody's business to cross the traffic lights unless there is an emergent security situation. For people there is route lining. For the VVIPs that is fine because this particularly being done, the entire road is being managed. But for the others, they're all supposed to stick to the traffic lights and all the rules of traffic. And that's why it is time that the Delhi cops should start challanning them. And that's the only way they will be brought to book.
Right. This, of course, coincides with the Delhi elections and, Republic Day coming about all, at the same time. What are the ECI guidelines that are in place? And that is what the police is asking for the ministers really to follow.
I mean, ECI guidelines are that when you are campaigning, you can't campaign in an official vehicle. The only person who has been given exemption is our Prime Minister. And rightly so, because of the tremendous security threat that he has. The others are not supposed to, so that is one. And I hope that is being strictly followed, because then the Delhi police with the election commission officials can, throw them out of their cars. That is one. Even there is a particular specification about the use of bulletproof cars. Then the use of security. This is being misused.
Right.
I mean, you cannot take it and just, move around in Delhi doing campaigning.
Right. Mr. Azad, thank you so much for breaking it down for us as to what are the guidelines in place, what are the SOPs that are being flouted is what the Delhi police is claiming in regard to these vehicles that are coming in from the state of Punjab. Let's just also get more details on this with my colleague, Gurpreet.
In wake of our Republic Day, we have seen the Delhi police has already written to Punjab police saying the VVIP, the ministers of Aam Aadmi Party from Punjab who have a lot of security, they are not following proper protocol, and that is one of the main concern which the Delhi police has already raised. We have seen even the Punjab police has already given directions to all the personal assistant of the minister, saying that their program and their tour program should be given in a proper way, so that the details should be given to the Delhi police for the proper arrangement. So let's see, but as of now it seems that it has become one of the political issue in the state of Punjab as well as in the national capital, because a lot of ministers, they are already camping in national capital for campaigning for Aam Aadmi Party. At the same time, we have seen the Delhi police say they are not given any information about these VVIP, and in wake of Republic Day, a lot of concern for the security, and security has already been beefed up in the national capital. For that, they say these VIPs should follow the protocol and should follow all the guidelines, and the information should be given to the local police, that means the Delhi police, so that the proper security arrangement should be made for these VVIPs. So let's see that how this issue will be one of the political issue, because we have seen even the BJP leader, they have also raised this issue in the national capital. So we have to wait and watch that. We have seen both the sides, whether it's the Punjab police or Delhi police, they are sharing the letter with each other, saying that the protocol will be followed. One side, the Delhi police says our protocol was not being followed by the Punjab VVIPs in the national capital. So let's see that what will be happening in whole case. But as of now, it seems it has become one of the major political issue in the national capital.
Right, Gurpreet, thank you so much. And to know more on this, we have Dr. Mohammed Amin, former Joint Director and Chief of Protocol, Election Commission of India, joining us. Thank you so much for speaking with us this afternoon. Let's just, break it down for our viewers in terms of the kind of guidelines that we have in place and the kind of SOPs that are being flouted is what the Delhi police is saying. Of course, Bhagwant Mann of Punjab, the Chief Minister, they're saying that, what really is wrong? Do you find Punjabis a threat? I mean, he's taking offense to what is really being said by the BJP, pointing fingers in this direction, pointing out that there are a lot of cars coming in to the national capital during the elections, that are carrying the number plate of another state.
As per the guidelines of the Election Commission of India regarding the protocol of the Prime Minister, there is a reserve. Actually, PM has already the high security, and if the PM is going, so he can take the official aircraft and all the security is provided to him. And in case of the rallies, the Prime Minister party has to pay for the aircraft charges to the Election Commission as a model code of conduct to the government. Actually, I am going to tell you about these state chief ministers and ministers. They are coming for the campaign of the election in the Delhi. So this is for their information, and might be they are knowing the protocol of that. If they are coming touring to the other state, so they send the the tour programs of the particular detailed program to the concerned state chief secretary and the governor also. So they make the surety of their security and their arrangements. But in case of the election, if they are moving around from their state to another state for the minister, so they are giving as per their norms of the security, and they cannot bring the more and more security from their state. Only just security person was telling you that 24 hours or 48 hours they can keep their security as per their direction of the state. Actually, they have the state houses also here in Delhi, and every chief minister and the ministers have. So that's why they can take the security as their requirement. But if they are officially informing to the other state, means Delhi, they are informing, so they must get the security as per norms of the protocol. But they cannot stay more than that. After 48 hours, they can go back. Otherwise, they have. If you are visiting them 1 hour or 2 hours also, but they send their tour program to the concerned state for the security arrangements and the protocol arrangements. But they cannot take their official vehicle for the rallies or the public meeting. They can come with the private vehicle or with the for rallies, the elections. That is the norms of the protocol of the Election Commission of India. They cannot use the government machinery for that purpose only.
Right. So they don't need to seek permission. They just need to inform, and that is what the Delhi police has gone on to say, that they need information regarding the whereabouts